Rappers own some of the craziest homes in the world, from having helipads to mansions so expensive they made the news. The homes are only gonna get more expensive as we move on, starting with a rapper's $1 home.
These are the homes that people talk about for $1.
These abandoned homes in Detroit don't have windows or furniture and look like a rundown trap house from a Babytron video. So of course rapper Trey Little made the news for buying one, because he was gonna clean it up and eventually sell it for way more than the $1 he paid. But this next rapper's home cost 100,000 times as much. See, after he threw a massive party in a tiny home.
Throw a tiny house party!
Party with me on Saturday night.
A TV show actually built Lil Jon a little home of his own.
Wow. This is amazing. Oh, look at the phone booth.
It came with custom LEDs, Jon's entire studio set up with all of his equipment, and a loft where he could kick it. So, of course he was hyped getting the keys.
Welcome. No, put your hand there. Welcome to the tiny house community, guys. Congratulations.
But his tiny house only cost 100,000. 2 Chainz's house didn't just cost quadruple the price. It became his album cover. Pretty Girls Like Trap Music became 2 Chainz's most streamed album ever, cause well, it had bangers, and also cause the cover art was of a pink trap house that 2 Chainz actually owns.
Pink house in the middle of Atlanta that has trap on it. It's butting traffic up. Got people standing on cars. The inside was filled with art from people in the city, like their artistic expression. So it was an inspirational place. You'd have been inspired.
Now, alright, dude didn't just use his bubblegum pink crib to also film music videos for the album. He turned it into a haunted house for Halloween.
Pretty scary.
But his crib only cost 450,000. Another rapper's house cost over triple that, just cause he wanted to prove he was rap's biggest hype beast. See, there was a ton of rappers who started off just wearing Bape, but when Travis Scott was seen whipping a Lamborghini wrapped in purple Bape, I thought there's no fucking way that another rapper could be a bigger fan of the brand. But I was wrong, cause Blueface covered his entire house in it.
Hey.
Blueface got the whole place covered in blue Bape camo just to represent the brand and the color that he loves the most. And when he ain't in the back riding jet skis in the pool, he's kicking it inside where his bedroom not only has 3 TVs.
If I want to watch TV like this, and then what if I want to watch TV like this? And I might put one on the ceiling just to watch TV like this. Oh, man.
Blueface even got the entire inside custom painted with more Bape.
He was born to paint, I guess. You understand, right? Ooh.
But even though all of that house cost him $1.5 million, Jay-Z spent even more to live on his own island. Welcome to Stranger's Cay, aka Jay's private getaway. It's out in the Bahamas and completely surrounded by water, which is kinda what makes it an island? I don't even know why my writer said that. Guys, let me fire him real quick. Anyways, here's where Jay doesn't just have his own massive house with a wraparound porch. There's also a guest house with its own gym that's right next to a tennis court. He's also got a custom spot to park his boats, beaches on the island that remind him of a crazy resort. And whenever Jay and his baddie aren't on the beach, they're always around it in their mega yacht, or even zooming through the water on jet skis. Wait a minute, this man's really wearing a helmet on a jet ski? I wonder why 50 Cent clowned him like, what the fuck is Jay doing? Oh my god. Regardless, the island cost Jay $3 million. But hold on, speaking of 50 Cent, his mansion cost even more because it has a spot to land helicopters. And trust me, landing custom helis here just gets things started because 50 Cent's mansion only gets crazier. From this full-size G-Unit themed basketball court and his own lake with plenty of fish, to an ATV track he built around the property and one of the craziest pools that any rapper owns.
I ain't the best swimmer, right? So I want it to feel like I'm on the beach. You pretty much can just walk down and it ends up being like 12 feet. The actual waterfall on top, the grotto pit. You see the Playboy Mansion. It's the East Coast version, baby.
Outside of the East Coast Playboy Mansion is insane. But inside, there's not only 6 kitchens, 19 bedrooms, and 35 bathrooms. 50's got a game room covered in Gucci, a massive pool, and a master suite with moving TVs.
Let me back.
then I just be doing like this.
Alright, and on that note, believe it or not, his mansion didn't only cost 50 cents.
Cut the shit off, bro. Cut the shit the fuck off.
It's actually worth 4.5 million. But alright, living on the ground, that's one thing. NBA YoungBoy spent millions more to live on a mountain.
Welcome to Grave Digging Mountain.
YoungBoy's crib is thousands of feet up on the side of one of the biggest mountains in all of Utah. Out here, he's got everything, like a pool and a trampoline.
Oh, that thing's nice.
Mance even rides horses out here. He's even out here driving crazy vehicles like armored tanks.
This be 4K Trey AI.
Now, rap Instagrams are always glazing the inside of his crib and they are only posting pics, so don't worry, Daddy RapFlix dug deep to find out how YoungBoy's actually living. Now, his closet is bigger than my apartment.
Welcome to my closet. I got a lot more upstairs.
He's got a spot to run Madden tournaments. YoungBoy's always doing photo shoots and even filming music videos all in his house. So obviously I think buying a place in the mountains was worth it, even though it cost him $6 million. But Future spent even more to live in a tower with an elevator that brings his supercars up to his living room. This ain't even a surprise, since Future's always around expensive cars. I mean, dude's literally got 3 Maybach keys on one ring. But those aren't the only whips that he keeps in Miami. Cause Future loves Bentleys so much, he bought a place where he could park them. Bentley's car company created the largest beach condos in the entire country, where Future's car is literally the key. He could just drive in, and the elevator carries him up into his living room. And just look at this place, man. Ooh, I'm trying to get one of these. Cause it also has, I'll just let this fine-ass tour guide tell you.
And the first thing you automatically see, of course, is the pool overlooking the ocean. Into your master bedroom, you'll have this huge bed that is also designed by Bentley Home. This is your walk-in closet. Welcome to my favorite part of this unit, the ultimate at-home spa. In this bathroom, you have heated floors, personal sauna, built-in TV, which, I mean, can it get any better than that?
And hopefully she comes with it. But anyways, Future's place also comes with things like the only half indoor, half outdoor gym in Miami, a huge pool that wraps around the condo, even golf simulators, and games to drive Bentleys in. I'm surprised this place only cost 8 mil. But DJ Khaled spent millions more on a crib that he's letting you come live in.
You get the crib and you get my shoe closet. Come on, it's legendary.
I'm not kidding, man. Even you can live with Khaled here at his mansion, even though it's insane. I mean, starting it off, it's got a custom sneaker closet with some of the most expensive shoes on the planet. And knowing how much the world wanted to see what he's been keeping in the closet, Khaled partnered with Airbnb, where they put a bed inside the closet that's full of his size 11 shoes, just to rent the place to fans for $11 a night.
This can be all you right here. All you gotta do is go to Airbnb.
But Khaled wasn't letting fans live anywhere else in the mansion, because this place also has diamond chandeliers, huge spiral staircases, a comfy ass movie theater, and the outside looked like any millionaire's dream. So yeah, after seeing all of that, it makes sense why fans can only get one room. The rest of his place was even crazier and cost $10 million. But Big Sean did things way bigger, because he bought a more expensive mansion with its own nightclub.
Club. I should take you guys to the club. That's where we'll go. Welcome to the club.
And turning his entire basement into a club is just the beginning. Big Sean's place also has a full gym.
No games get played in here. This is like real work.
A spot for all of his accomplishments in rap.
A whole lot of plaques, but these are some of the most important ones, and they're kind of a little outdated, some of them.
Of course he's got his own rap studio.
I needed to have a view while I work, and the energy just felt totally right in here, so I blessed it.
And he also blesses his movie theater with RapFlix? Oh my god, even Big Sean subscribed? Why aren't you? Subscribe. Anyways, hey, what else you got, Sean?
This is the kitchen. This is probably bigger than the house I grew up in. All the cabinets are like no handles, just push to open. I got 2 refrigerators because one, it is specifically for the drinks. 2 islands, double Viking oven. Do I use it? Not really. This is a special art piece that I made for my song One Man Can Change the World with John Legend and Kanye. Pool, got the grill going, you know? Come out here, put a nice little playlist on and enjoy. I appreciate you guys. All right, love, peace.
Alright, yeah, I could see why he was kicking us out. His crib and everything in it cost him 12 mil. But Trippie Redd's house was so crazy. It made the news. I'm kinda jealous that this crew got a sneak peek of his big, black crib.
Nestled in the middle of horse farms in posh Southwest ranches is this. A tricked out, blacked out mansion with its owner.
Nice to meet you, I'm Janine.
Trippy. I need a lot of space for my creativity. I can't like function in a small area, so I like to have my own personal space with the color black. Like, it's just my favorite color, honestly. From the floor out here to the roof.
And alright, even though the news got to see a little bit of Trippie's all-black house that also has 4 driveways with plenty of blacked out cars, other rappers and poppin' streamers got exclusive access of the inside.
Hey, so my brother, good? So how many bedrooms is it? 8.
Oh!
9 actually. Okay, this is crazy. You get like a little house tour. Hell yeah, something a little quick. Alright, I was building my closet, so I got a lot of clothes just everywhere. I got a big ass closet.
Yeah, this is a theater room, but I use it as a studio until my studios are built.
I got watching a movie in here while I'm recording on some shit.
Damn.
It's the basketball court. You know how to hoop? Yeah, I know how to hoop a little bit. You actually know how to hoop though? Yeah. We played a 5.
Okay, I did not know that Trippie got buckets like that, man. DDG is some ass. But alright, once I saw all of that and the indoor court, I knew Trippie's castle was crazy before I even learned that it cost 13 million. But honestly, Lil Baby has him beat because he got one of the craziest designed houses in rap history. Or at least that's what fans were saying after Lil Baby flexed it for the entire world to see.
So this is my home. I purchased this house a couple years ago and it looked nothing like this. Got my designer to come in and bring it to life. Gutted the whole house out completely. Everything in the house I kind of designed to my liking. Put my nice pool table right here. A lot of gambling goes on this table. The kitchen will have to be like the Nana windows. They open all the way up. I have an Italian imported marble table. Amazing tub. I haven't took a bath in here yet. One day I will though. And this is my shower. This is like a cool little chill spot to me.
And it wasn't just a swing inside that made this place crazy. Outside, Lil Baby doesn't only have another kitchen, a huge playground for his kids, and the perfect sized pool.
This is my backyard. My kids love swimming. They spend most of their time in the pool. Maybe I'll go for a swim today when I get my kids.
He's even got a private spot to hoop.
This is my basketball court. We spend a lot of time on the basketball court. A lot of money's been made here and lost.
Regardless, he could still afford this place that costs 15 million. But Pharrell got a mansion that's damn near invisible. You can see directly through this place, cause this house is glass. This mansion looks like a damn office building. But Pharrell loved kicking it here, especially in the backyard that looks like a tropical resort. And once I saw a dude at a waterfall, I figured it couldn't get any crazier. Until I peeped inside where Pharrell not only has mini waterfalls that are right next to a jacuzzi, he's got the biggest bathroom that any rapper had so far, that's down the hall from his own restaurant-style kitchen, and he's even got some of the fruitiest art I've ever seen. But alright, even though all of that cost him 17 million, DDG spent millions more on the craziest penthouse that any rapper owns. Here in NYC is where DDG lives in the clouds. Dude's got a rooftop deck with crazy views, and there isn't just a mini closet outside. Inside, he's got a spot with plenty of designer fits that are actually hard. Then, he kinda ruined it by showing some items that should not be worn in public, man.
There's 4 pair of pants in one. You ain't never seen this in your life. You would never see somebody pull this off.
Yeah, and I didn't want to see it. Those are ass. Just give us the tour, man.
I've been to New York. You don't get this much space, especially in the city. My favorite part is the view. It's something you wake up to and you just feel fresh. You just feel good. You just feel like I made it. You know what I'm saying? When I just want to spark my little spliffy up, right? I get inside the tub, then I look outside and I get my shower going. It comes right down on me. I usually don't keep the blinds down on purpose. Little shaders, I don't keep those down because I want people to see me shitting on them. You feel me? I want them to see me shitting on them because niggas was hating on me in my whole life.
Now, alright, DDG's kinda shit on everybody. His penthouse cost 20 M's. But Travis Scott's mansion didn't just cost him even more. It almost cost hundreds of people their lives. At first, he had one of the craziest mansions in his city. It had things like perfect views, a driveway on the roof that leads to a built-in garage, and the biggest infinity pool that I've honestly ever seen. The place even has a full bar that's right next to a movie theater, so this was a dream place for Travis. Until his mansion ended up on the news.
Now, Sky Cal was over the scene on North Bundy Drive, where you can see that large chunk of hillside appears to have slipped right next to a mansion.
Plenty of rain in his area caused landslides, which not only put a giant crack in the hill that his mansion was built onto. Reports claim that his entire mansion could slip down the mountain, crashing into all the homes below it.
It's concerning, yeah. It's a lot of families live here. Worst case scenario, just everything's gonna slide into the bottom of the canyon. But yeah, the sound's really eerie for sure.
But thankfully, no one's been injured, because Travis's $23 million mansion could have came crashing down at any second. But alright, let's lighten the mood a bit. Because Boosie didn't just spend more building a mansion with an entire neighborhood in his backyard. Dude literally lives at a water park.
This where you can live your life. What goes on at Boost's stays in Boost's. Let me take you in the cave. This like the cave where we was gonna make this out of picture booth right here, but every time we turn the water on the grotto, it fuck up everything.
This water park just gets things started, cause honestly, he's got the craziest backyard I've ever seen. There's things like a trampoline park, a spot to golf, beach volleyball.
I got the beach volleyball. I'm thinking about starting beach volleyball, cause I've been looking I like how them women look with them volleyball shorts on.
And a custom court to honor his favorite hoopers.
As you know, my favorite two players is Mike and Kobe. So I got Kobe on one side, and I got Jordan on one side.
But all of that is just the outside of his mansion. Before you get a tour of the inside, aka the craziest part, we gotta hop in Boosie's whip to drive it to the 4 guest houses that he built for his kids.
Each one 2 stories, and when you got land, you the man.
And it isn't just the mini houses either. The kids also get their own basketball court that's next to another pool.
That right there that you see, that big square up there, that's like a 300-foot screen that's gonna be right there. You're gonna be able to watch the pool, watch the movies in the pool.
And just when you think everything on the outside of all this is insane, welcome to the inside of Boosie Estates.
This is my bowling alley, Mad Ass Alley. I mean, you got the game. This is my club right here. I think they had some fat bitches in it. We have some good times in here. That's the lap dance chair. This is my barber shop. Blue chair for the Crips, the red chair for the Bloods. This is my elevator. I like to get my dick tucked in the elevator. This is the first bedroom. If your bitch come in here, she done. If you get down, you'll see it's level with the tub, so I can play with myself and look at the girl on the bed and get my piece. I jump in the tub. Got gold-plated toilets on both sides. I got the TVs in the mirror. It's like my memorabilia room. Rosea, Ja Morant, LeBron James signed to me, and everything signed to me personally. Donovan Mitchell right here. For tip-off, I say, give me 40, and he gave me 44. This is my Grammy from Pablo Escobar family. They sent me this for mentioning Pablo's name in so many songs. That's Pablo's signature and fingerprints of his first arrest, and don't too many people have Grammys, so I call that my Grammy.
All right, man, I gotta cut you off. This yapping could go all day. We get it. Your crib costs 50 mil. And honestly, it's not even as crazy as Drake's mansion, because his is so big, it helped him create his own basketball league. Drake's home inspired the Sanctuary Basketball League. And here's where he not only hoops on a team, wins championships, and compares himself to Kobe.
I did what Kobe did in Game 7 against the Celtics. Shots don't fall, you play fucking defense. Yeah.
All the games happen at Drake's custom-built court that's on the inside of his house. It's got OVO logos all over the floor, an OVO scoreboard where you can also watch NBA games. There's even a private suite so anyone can feel like they're at an actual game. But the rest of Drake's place is just as insane, like the custom spiral staircase that takes him through all 4 floors. There's a 4,000-pound bathtub that needed a crane just to lift it into his house. And of course Drake's always swimming at a huge pool in the basement with crazy lights all over. But let's just hope there's no minors in here, cause Drake can do whatever he wants in his $100 million mansion. Now, that price is crazy, but even that is cheap compared to the most expensive home that any rapper owns. And it doesn't just belong to Jay-Z. His mansion set records, because here in Malibu, California, Jay doesn't just have the craziest looking mansion in the entire area. It had other rappers stunned.
I went to Jay house for New Year's. I was like, yo, I'm in a fucking dream.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, this nigga has a golf cart that drives down to his fucking house from the gate.
What?
I'm not even.
You can't walk. It's too far. It's too far to walk.
Listen, I opened the door. Well, somebody opened the door for me with white gloves. I walk in, so I'm like,
wow,
it's this nigga's house.
And he was saying all of that because Jay's crib took over 15 years to build and looked so crazy. Just looking at it though, I'm sure you get the point. It's got everything that every other crib in this video had, like pools, movie theaters, rooms, cars, and a bunch of the other same shit. But the craziest part is that it helped Jay set a record for being the most expensive home ever sold in California, over $200 million, which is 200 million times as much as clicking on this video. It's free and it's that crazy? You can see this, right? Well, why aren't you clicking it? It's right here, like, just click it.